Hi there guys, Harvey here, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to give you a quick Palace preview to our game tomorrow against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Obviously a place in recent years that we've had quite good fortune going to. A few years ago under Allardyce, of course, we had that famous 2-1 win. The year before that, I believe it was the year before that, with when Mourinho was still at Chelsea, we managed to pull off a win there, Bakary Sacco. So, in recent years we've had some good results at Chelsea, but it's going to be different this time. Chelsea very strong at the moment, looking like they're going to be challenging for the league or pushing City all the way to the end. Barkley's on form. Hazard, of course, will be on form. It looks like he's going to be back from injury just in time to play us. So, they've got some very strong players, as we all know. We're on a tricky run of form. We got a very, very good draw against Arsenal. You guys know how happy I am about that. Check my vlog out if you haven't already, to see just what happened on that day and my thoughts. But now we've got Chelsea coming up, and then of course, as I said, that horrible run we're on in terms of games coming up. It's going to be really important to try our best to emulate that Arsenal performance. Everything about it was brilliant. I love the timing of the substitutes, the mentality of the players, the way we approach the game. I think we've got to replicate that away at Chelsea and almost step it up another level, because I think Chelsea are stronger than Arsenal. I doubt they're going to be as off the pace as Arsenal were against us. They were definitely not on it 100%. So, it's very unlikely we're going to get back-to-back results against Arsenal and Chelsea, but we got to push it. We got to try our best, and you never know. We've like I said, we've had some good results here recently against very strong Chelsea teams. Very good away day. I will be there, and I hope to see a lot of you guys there. It's always a good away day to Chelsea at the Shed End. Very good atmosphere down there once we get going in the away end. So I'm hoping we can try and intimidate the home atmosphere a bit. And hopefully we see a goal again. Just get a goal, and things can come from that. A goal can create everything. Like against Chelsea under Allardyce, we were 1-0 down, got a goal, bang! A minute later, we're 2-1 up. Very, very good defensive performance can get you through the rest of the game. So that's what we've got to try and aim for in this Chelsea game. In terms of predicted lineup for Palace, I think we're going to have, again, same back line as you all know: Hennessy, Wan-Bissaka, Tompkins, Sacco, Van Arnold. Then coming into midfield, I think it'll be the same one that started against Arsenal. So I'll have Luca and Kouyaté there. Kouyaté has been past fit. There's been a few players who had a little bit of very minor injuries, but are all been past fit, which is great, including Zaha. So no need to panic there. So Kouyaté and Luca. Then I'll have Maya further forward and McArthur dropping to the bench. I think his substitute against Arsenal, bringing McArthur off after we went 2-1 down, literally like 60 minutes in, I think that was a great sub. Not that McArthur played poorly necessarily, but we need Maya for that creativity and to unlock the defence of Chelsea, to try and pick that one killer pass, or to have that one bit of link up with Zaha or another player to then generate space elsewhere. So he's vitally important that we start him now and we start getting. I feel like a broken record. I've been saying this on repeat for the last few weeks. It's really important that we start Maya and get that sort of and try and get him to match speed at the Premier League, because it's clear when he comes on the pitch. He didn't have a very good game against Middlesbrough, I heard. I don't think anyone really did, and I don't think we had the right mentality going up there. Very disappointed that we didn't win that cup game against Middlesbrough, but Maya has to start, in my opinion, in this one, because he is one of our better players, and it's noticeable in the league games that I've seen him at. So Maya in that midfield three, and then I would personally go. I've heard Wickham's got a thigh strain, so probably going to miss Chelsea, but should be back for Spurs next week. So another minor injury for Wickham, which is annoying because I would have started him today, for tomorrow's game. But I'd probably then go Zaha, Townsend, and either Ayew or Sorloth. In my opinion, I go Sorloth as a bit of physicality, because I thought that one thing I was impressed with was when Sorloth came on against Arsenal, he was running down after everything. He was much more physical than I've seen him in previous performances at Selhurst Park and for Palace. He was, and I love that. He's clearly trying to adjust his game. He's slowly been adjusting his game to the Premier League. When he first came, he was nowhere near physical enough, nowhere near up to the pace of the Premier League. He was quite slow, got dispossessed a few times, lost a few headers because he didn't have that extra edge. That he's a very big. He's like over 6'4", I believe, 6'4", maybe 6'5". Massive guy, very young as well. We forget how young he is. So taking time adjusting to the Prem is going to be the key thing for him, and I think he's doing it well. Against Arsenal when he came on, very physical, chasing down lost balls. I thought it was his best performance so far for Palace against Arsenal. So for that reason, I'd start him ahead of Ayew. But again, I think Ayew, he gets a lot of stick, but You know, at the end of the day, he's not getting great service. He had one good chance against Huddersfield, I remember, that he should have put away. Apart from that, I can't remember any, real chances where he's had shooting opportunities. But, his time will come. Like he said in an interview earlier this week, the goals will come for him and the team. If you just keep working, creating those chances, there will be opportunities in the season, but I would start Sorloth ahead of him. So that's my predicted lineup, guys. In terms of result, as I said earlier, it'll be very, very tricky to get anything at Stamford Bridge. Such a hard place to go. And after getting a really valuable point against Arsenal, it almost makes it even more unlikely we're going to follow that up with another result against an even better team, in my honest opinion, in Chelsea. So I'm going to be bold. I'm going to predict a 2-2. I predict goals either end. Last season it was 2-1 to Chelsea. We got a goal in the 90th minute, I believe, Van Aanholt. And we pushed on, but we couldn't get a second. So there's always and that was a Chelsea team, yes, that weren't performing very well last season, but, were Premier League champions. And the season before that, of course, we got that win. So we played strong Chelsea teams in the past and caused them problems. So I'm hoping we can score at Stamford Bridge. And if you score, you never know. So that's all I've got to say on it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a quick Palace preview. I'll do more in-depth ones in the weeks to come, of course. But we've got Spurs and United coming up, so those will be some big games as well. I will be vlogging tomorrow, as I said, so I will see you all guys tomorrow. Vlog will be up. And any thoughts you have on the game, on Chelsea, on our chances? Are we in a sticky patch at the moment? Who do we start up front? All these sort of questions that are circling around the club at the moment. Drop it in the comments below. I love to engage with your comments. Be sure to share the video as well. Get it out there to all these Palace fans on Twitter, on social, all of that stuff. And like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time.